Hello friends, welcome back. This is Amit from Magnet, and today we are going to recreate this scene. So before we start, I have to say one thing that if you really like my videos and enjoy my videos, please do subscribe this channel. And if you like this video, please go check my other videos too. So let's see what we are going to create today. Okay, so in order to recreate this scene, we need some stock element, and for those blast I am using the Video Copilot Jet Strike toolkit, and the background sky image that I'm also used from the Video Copilot, and a plugin for those fire chunks, that is the Trapcode Particulars, and some color gradient tool and optical flare. If you see, there is some warm gradient here. I use optical flare for this. Okay, so that look nice. So let's do this. So first create a new composition. So go to the composition, and the composition size will be 1920 by 800, and the frame rate is 23.976, and the duration will be 12 seconds long, and hit OK. So now first we create our background, that is the sky video that I am using from Video Copilot, and that this look like this, something like that. So just bring it to the composition, just drag that, and in order to make it 3D, we just turn on this 3D switch here, and now we press P on the keyboard and just push it back like this. Okay, as far as you want, and then we scale that up like this. Okay, so now we create a new camera, because our scene is three dimensional. So just create a new camera, and 24mm is looking right, and hit OK. And so now we again just scale the background to fill our composition like this. Okay, so now we put some stock element for those blast. So I am using that one. This is look nice, and that one also, or maybe that one also. Okay, so let's use that one, that is the number 10. Just click and drag to our composition here, and now also make it 3D like this. So let's see. So if we go to the camera, maybe our depth of field is turned on, so may press AA and just turn off for now, and go to the aerial explosion here, and we do some changes here, because its initial blast is looks so linear. So maybe we want it, the initial blast will be so quick, and then it go slow. So in order to fix this, we just select our aerial blast layer, and go to the layer, and go to the time, and there is a option called enable time remapping. Just click on that, and now go forward some frames here, maybe here, and then create a keyframe here. And now we select both of the end keyframe and the middle keyframe here and just drag it closer like this. Okay, let's see how it look like now. Okay, so now you can see the initial blast is so quick. Maybe we close it more. So let's see, the initial blast is quick, and maybe we increase the speed for the entire blast here as well. Okay, maybe we speed it up a little bit more. Okay, let's see, maybe it is too fast, so maybe we slow it down a little bit. Okay, now it look like right. Okay, maybe we increase the speed a little bit more. So let's see now. Yes, that is look nice. Okay, So now we animate it over time, or maybe we just push it forward like this, maybe close to the camera. Okay, so maybe in the anywhere in right side here like this. Okay, and also our wind direction is from the left side to right side, so we can also animate our stock element position likewise, like from the left side to right side. So first we go to the stock element, just select that and press P on the keyboard and make a keyframe from the beginning and go to the very end and animate it at the right side like this. Okay, so let's see now. Yes, because the wind is run from the left side to right side, our blast smoke also go like this. Okay, so our initial work is done here for the one blast, and now we put all the settings we just made here to the another blast. So maybe we use that one, that is the first one, just click on that, maybe that look nice. Okay, so now we just duplicate that one we just create and press alt in the keyboard and click and drag to overlap this footage here. So that way this also have the all settings we just made for the earlier, so that will save some time for that. But we don't want it at this same place, so maybe we want this somewhere in the left here maybe. So in order to change the position, we don't just simply change it because it will make a weird kind of animation here. So undo that. So in order to change the position here, press P. After selecting the footage, press P on the keyboard and make any keyframe in between the initial and last keyframe here. So just click anywhere you want, and then we select all the keyframes here. You can see if I select this, all the keyframes are selected, and make sure that all the keyframes are selected, and now just press on the Z and push it back. Okay, and also you can change the position like this, and but make sure that you are in that middle keyframe timeline here. Okay, so maybe we push it little back. Okay, and also offset the time here like this, because our primary blast like this, and then after some time the second blast. Okay, primary blast, second blast. Okay, look nice. And then maybe we duplicate that primary blast one more time, maybe we offset the time of the primary blast here, because like this, the starting blast is like this, and then the second blast, and maybe we make our third number blast. So just duplicate that one, and again we change the position. So we create a temporary keyframe at the middle of the first and the last keyframe, and select all the three keyframes here and just push it back like this. And also we can make another level of randomization, so we can just rotate it. So press R and rotate it like this, maybe like this. Okay, so it will look little different, and maybe we scale that up little bit. Okay, and we can also offset the time. So first blast, then the second blast, and then the third one. Okay, maybe we can push it little more back. So again press P to select bring up the position values, and go to that keyframe. Make sure that you are at the same time here, and now select all the three keyframes and push it back little bit, and also place it somewhere in the right side. And now we can increase the scale little bit. So let's see what we get so far. Okay, so that is what we get. But one thing you can notice that when this image time is ended, it disappear quickly. So we don't want that. So go to the few frame before it ends and press T to bring up the opacity value and make a keyframe here, and go to the very end of that clip and just make it 0. So it will disappear, but not sudden, it will disappear slowly. Okay, so now we copy that opacity value, just select and Ctrl C to copy and paste it to the above layer as well. So just press Ctrl V and press T and align that. Okay, and also do that for that uh, blast as well. So just press V, Ctrl V and press T and also align that. Okay, so it will fade slowly. Okay, so you can also put more blast as you want, and if you see the video copilot, this blast pack, there are plenties of so many different kind of blast, so you can use more different, so it will look more random. So but sake of this tutorial I am using those 3 blast only, and you will get the idea how to set up this. Okay, so our blast is set. So now we need some fire chunks, and for that I am using the trapcode particular. So for using trapcode particular, we need a new solid. So go to the layer, new solid, and name it as particular and hit OK. So now go to the effect and presets, and there is a effects called red giant trapcode, and there is, we select the particular, just double click on that. So our particle system is ready, but not ready, so we have to make it ready. So go to the designer. So here we are in the trapcode particular designer window, and there is a preset that is called horizontal dust. So just click on that, and we don't have to change anything here because it is looks so nice, and just hit apply. Okay, so if we solo this, we can see this particle system here, and but at the beginning there is no particle, but we want the particle from the beginning. So just select the particle layer and offset the initial time here like this. Okay, so that look nice, but go to the particular layer and go to the emitter, and maybe if you want more fire chunks, so we just increase the particle per seconds value, and go to the particles and go to its size. Maybe we increase the size randomness and also increase the opacity randomness like this, maybe to 100%. And if you want, you can increase the particle size maybe up to 2, but we don't want that, so leave it as 1. And now go to the physics and go to the air, and the primary settings is that we get the only wind x value, that is from the left side to right side, but we also want some particle that also comes towards our camera. So maybe we decrease the z wind value like this, so in that way the particle also come forward towards our camera. Maybe we increase more, so let's see. So now our particle come towards our camera. Maybe we decrease the wind velocity as well. So now it look nice. Okay, so if we just enable the motion blur switch for that, you will see. Okay, so that look nice. And maybe we go to the color, or maybe we change it to maybe some kind of warmish color like this. Okay, so now we put some effect to glow this. So just select the particular layer and go to the effect and go to the RG VFX, that is the red giant VFX, and apply the optical glow like this, and go to the colorize section and change the color to maybe like this, and also go to the inner tint, maybe we use that one or maybe that, and now we decrease the glow amount and also decrease the size. Okay, so that look nice. And if we unsolo this, nothing, it will no longer transparent, but we want this effect to be transparent. So in order to do this, go to the alpha channel, select that and select the extend unmelt. So now the effect is transparent. Okay, so now we do some camera shake, and that is so important because when this huge amount of blast happen, the camera is not will be steady, so we need the camera shake. But before we do, we want a camera controller. So go to the layer, create a new null object, that will be our camera controller. So first we do that, we make this 3D, and now we link the camera to that null object. Okay, that will be our camera control. So cam control. Okay, so now we animate our camera. So press P to bring the position value and make a keyframe here, and go to the about that time, maybe that is the end time, or maybe go to the 7 seconds or so, and press N to end the composition area, and right click and trim that comp area like this, and go to the very end, and we push our camera like this. Okay, so let's see what we have so far. Okay, so we get this, but let's go to the particular layer again, and maybe we push it forward like this. Maybe we decrease the resolution, and then again we do the ramp preview. Okay, so that look nice for now. So our camera, we just animate our camera, and now we do the camera shake. So the camera shake will be no linear, so we can just put the wiggle expression for the camera point of interest, but we can do some randomization for the camera shake. So in order to do that, we go to the layer, new, and make another new adjustment layer here, and into this layer we put some effect, that is the expression control, and that is the slider control, and we also duplicate that, so we need two of them. So now we make a little room here and expand this layer and the effect and the slider controls like this, and also go to the camera and press A to bring the point of interest option here, and press Alt and just click on the stopwatch here. Okay, so now type wiggle and make a first bracket here, and select this pick whip to link with that first slider, and type comma, and also then pick the second slider here and close the bracket. Okay, so nothing will happen now because we don't put any value here. So first we have our initial blast, so we have a little more shake this first time, so just increase the value, maybe for 922, or maybe the slider also, this slider also maybe 69 or maybe 50. Okay, but when this blast over, we don't need that much of shake, so just decrease that. Maybe first we make a keyframe here. Okay, So go few frame. When the blast ends, we decrease that, so maybe 5 or maybe 20 or so. So let's see. And then when the second blast, so again make a keyframe here, keyframe the both of the sliders and go few frame, and then again increase that, maybe 50 by 60, and then again decrease that after the blast happened. So maybe we press 5 and 10 or so. So let's see. Okay, and then do for the last one as well, but the last blast is far away from the camera, so it is not natural that when it just happened the camera will shake, because after the shock wave hits the camera then the camera will shake. So give it some time for the blast, and then we just copy that values and paste that. Okay, or maybe you can do some randomization to make it different shaky. So maybe we decrease that, because we don't want, because the blast is so far away, so it will not hit the camera so much. Okay, so that is the final, and the second, and that will be the third. Okay, so that is our primary shake. So now we do some secondary camera shake as well. So select the camera and bring the rotation values, so press R like this, and put some keyframe here. Maybe we rotate this little bit like this. Okay, maybe we put the value here and also reset that, and then we also reset that. Okay, and we make it easy ease by pressing F9, and then go to few frame, and when the second blast happen we also rotate our camera. Maybe we first we make some keyframe here, initial keyframe. Okay, then when the blast happen we just maybe we push it few frame, and then we rotate this. Maybe we rotate it like that way, or it also all depends on you how you want to rotate this. Okay, and then we also reset the all values, just reset that. So let's see, maybe not that way, maybe we rotate this side and also like this. Okay, so that is the idea, but we lose our background plate, so we have to increase the size as well. So press S and increase the size of the background. Maybe we push it up little bit. Okay, and also we copied that rotation values of the camera, and just paste it here. Just copy that and paste it here. Maybe not rotate that much, because this blast is not so close, so maybe just little bit of rotation. Okay, maybe we also decrease the camera shake for the last blast, because that is not so intense. So we select the adjustment layer which have those slider values, and press U, and then go over that keyframes and decrease that. Okay, and okay, that look nice. So let's see what we get so far. Just play the RAM preview. Okay, maybe the primary fast camera shake is so similar with the second one, so maybe we can change that. So go to those keyframes and we change it maybe like this. Maybe we rotate that way. So yes, now it look more random. Okay, and we also lose our sky background, so go to the sky background and also increase the size like this. Okay, so our compositing is almost ready, and now we do some color correction, and that is so important for this scene. So first we color correct our background plate. So select the background plate and go to the effect and color correction, and first we put tint effect on that and go to the color correction and also select the curve. So first we just solo our background layer and we decrease the tint amount, and now maybe we increase the contrast level here. Okay, and maybe we increase the blue channel color here, and maybe we increase the blue and decrease the red layer. Okay, so unsolo that, and now we make a new adjustment layer. Okay, and also we put the glow effect here. So go to the RGVFX and go to the optical glow. Okay, so now we increase the highlights only like this. Okay, so that way we only glow the highlighted areas, and also we increase the highlights only. So in that way we just select the highlighted area, and the only highlighted area will glow, and also increase the highlight fall off little bit, not much. And now go to the colorize option here. So select that and we select that color also, and also go to the inner glow. We also select that color, and the outer glow we also select maybe we something like bluish, and increase the vibrance here and increase the size. Okay, so now we make another layer adjustment layer, and now we put this the magic bullet look effect here for color correction. So go to the edit and now go to the blockbuster warm here, and maybe select something like that one, and also go to this precision and select the renoiser and just bring that up, and maybe we sharpen the noise amount, and now hit OK. And again we create another more adjustment layer, and into that we use the color correction tint effect and the color correction curve. Okay, so decrease the tint amount value and make it little contrast color here. Also go to the red channel, increase the red value here, and go to the blue channel, decrease that, and also adjust the green value here. Okay, so let's see what we get. Okay, so that look like this for now. Again go to the glow amount here, and maybe we increase the glow size here. Maybe we put it above this layer. Okay, maybe we decrease the amount of the glow. Okay, so that look nice. So let's see the RAM preview. Okay, so that looks so amazing. So but I can do one thing, because when our last blast here, we maybe zoom in our camera. So select the camera and press AA to bring the zoom option here. So when the last blast happen, we just make a keyframe here and zoom in our camera, and also go to the camera control here, bring it here, and also animate the position values. Or maybe we don't change the position values for the camera control, but we can do the camera position and animation. So press P after selecting the camera, press P to bring the position value for the camera, and when it zooms we lose the blast. So we just make a keyframe here and also change the position like this. Okay, and also we make easy those keyframes, and also do the same for the zoom keyframes. So select those keyframe and press F9. So let's see what we get. Okay, so that look nice. So I think that look nice. So now we maybe we go to the look layer and go to the edit, and maybe we decrease the grain amount here and hit OK. So that look nice. So now we select all the layers, or yes, maybe we can use optical flare for some highlighted area if you want, but I don't think so that we need that one for here. Okay, so if you have some highlighted area in any corner you can put the optical flare there and it will look nice. Or maybe we can give it direct try. So maybe we create a solid and go to the video copilot and optical flare and go to the options, and first we clear all the presets here and we just only use that one. And also we can change the color to something like this. Okay, and hit OK. And now we make it to add and place it here like this, and also go to the flicker option here and increase the speed and amount. And when the initial blast happen, we don't want that our optical flare is overlay our primary blast here. So just select that and we make a keyframe to the scale and the brightness, and we decrease that. And then when the blast happen, we just increase that like this. So let's see. We will also decrease that. We will make a keyframe here. So press U and also make some keyframe, and then pass one frame and just decrease that. Maybe would not decrease that much. So again when it passes, and then we also increase the value. Okay, so that will look nice. So now we do one thing for our all blasts. So first we select our primary blast and go to the effect and go to the blur and sharpen and go to the sharpen and increase the sharpness. Okay, and also we copy that settings and also paste it to our second blast as well. Just paste that. That is our second blast. Just paste that and increase the value, so we will get more sharp blast here, and also for the second one. Okay, and also go to the particle layer and also copy paste the sharp settings, and now we turn on all the motion blur for all the layers. Okay, so now let's do a ramp preview how it look like. Very nice. And also we can put some foreground smoke, so maybe we can use some atmosphere effect that is also from the video copilot action essential, so we can use that. So just bring it in the composition here and also make it 3D and push it forward to our camera like this. Okay, so that look nice, and maybe we can do some color correction for that layer as well. So go to the curve and decrease the contrast, increase the contrast, and maybe we go to the red channel here and decrease that, and go to the blue channel here and increase that, and also turn on the motion blur switch for that. Okay, so that is look nice. So now we select all the layers by pressing Ctrl A and we pre-compose that. So go to the layer pre-compose and move all the attributes and hit OK. So now we put the heat distortion effect on that. So just select that and go to the video copilot, and there is a plugin called heat distortion. Just double click on that, and we want the noise pattern to like smoky, and decrease the amount of distortion amount and also decrease the heat amount. Okay, and also decrease the noises. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that look nice. And also we go to the layer new adjustment layer and we put a color correction for the overall color correction, and maybe we increase the contrast level here and go to the red channel here and go to the blue channel here as well. And again we go to the effect and color correction and go like tint effect here and decrease that little bit. Maybe we put it above the curve effect. Okay, so that look like this. So now we need some lens texture. So for that I am using optical flare lens texture, and that is look like this. Okay, so just bring it to the composition here and make a mask here like this, and press F to bring the feather options here and just feather it up like this. And also go to the effect and apply the tint effect, and also go to the color correction and the curve effect here. And now we increase the contrast as well, and now go to the red channel here and also decrease the blue channel like this. And now we blending mode set to add. Okay, so but it looks so linear enter the video, but we don't want that. So again we press T to bring up the opacity value for the lens texture, and when the blast happens, the light will fall in the lens and it will glow, but when the blast go dim, that light also go dim. So just make a keyframe here, so maybe this time, and when the light goes dim, we also decrease the opacity for that. Okay, so go further frames, and when the next blast happen like this, we also put a keyframe here, and when the blast happens, so go to one frame only, go to the 2 frame or 3 frame and decrease the opacity, increase the opacities maybe 100%. And when the blast go dim, just decrease that. Okay, so do the same for the rest of the blasts. Okay, put a keyframe and increase the value, and then decrease this, decrease maybe to something like this. Okay, and also we select our lens texture and go to the effect and go to the blur and sharpen, and also sharpen this. Okay, so and also we go to its opacity and press Alt and make a random opacity settings to that, just type wiggle, and we put so little value for that, so maybe 8,0.5. so give it a little flickering, or maybe we make it 5 instead of 0.5. maybe we increase the frequency maybe to 40. So let's see. Okay, so that look amazing. So one thing that will gives it a live, that is the sound. So I am not putting the sound effects here, but if you just put any blast sound at the same time for the blast, it will look so amazing. Okay, so last do one thing, that is go to the layer, new adjustment layer, and increase the sharpness for overall all the layers. So go to the blur and sharpen and increase the sharpness like this. Okay, so our blast scene is ready. So that is how we can put this stock element and make and do the settings for the blast, and it will look so amazing. So I hope you like this, and if you like this, please subscribe this channel, and if you like these videos, please go check my other videos too. And one thing I have to say that the sorry for the late upload, and because I got my COVID-19 vaccine, so I got little fever for that, and that is normal. So that is why the upload is so late. So I'm sorry for that, and that is the video for today, and we will see in the next time. So till then, take care and bye bye.